What's good, TCGplayer.com? It's your boy Pro Winston here. As most of y'all know, YCS Meadowlands is now over, and Mermails took it once again. But I'm not here to talk about that. I am here to talk about the deck that I decided to play Friday night into Saturday morning. The deck that I had no experience with prior. As most of you know, I tried all the decks of the format, and I just did not like any. So I decided to play the only deck that reminds me of Gagdet, the only deck that reminds me of Karakuri's. And I decided to play it because it had a good matchup against virtually everything. That deck is 10 plate gadgets. My record on day one was X2. Out of the 9 rounds on day one, I won 7 times and I lost twice. I lost round 4 to a gadget mirror match. A very, very costly ultimate offering play that cost me the game. I lost round 8. I lost round 8 to one of my close friends in Jersey. His name is Ray. He eventually ended up to top in day 2. He played the Dino Fist Brotherhood deck. How did I lose to him? It was an epic game 3, and I had Phoenix Chain face down, and he had Rabbit. I couldn't do virtually anything to the Rabbit, so his Rabbit was eventually live. I had 3,000. He brought out 2 Sabosauruses and attacked me with 3,800 for game. Now, day 2 was a very, very epic games for everybody. Most of y'all might wonder why it was epic for me. My first round on Sunday was against somebody that I taught how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! It was against one of my brothers. His name is Justin Ash. You can read the feature match below or above. It was a very, very good game. I decided to always have a Mirror Force with Torrentu, but my opponent, Justin, always had a Starlight Road. It was very hard for me to play against the Starlight Road because I didn't expect him to have it. To this day, to this time, to this second, I still don't know how many Starlight Roads Justin played. But most of y'all might wonder, Jarrell, was Gadgets very good? I think that Gadgets was very good. Why? Because I had a good matchup against all the decks. And Mermails being the best deck, I beat 5 Mermail decks probably on day 1. Why? Because 10 plate gadget equals this. Most of y'all might call 10 plate goldfish 10 plate goldfish. This is not 10 plate goldfish to me. This is 10 plate gadget. He's probably the orange gadget to me. But yeah, that makes Abyss Dweller. And for that to be a strong Abyss Dweller turn 1, it's very rare and hard for the Mermail deck to beat it. That was probably always my opening move. If I could, if I knew what my opponent was playing. Some of my opponents, I knew what they was playing because they was playing all next to me. The other question might be, Jarrell, why did you main deck this card right here? I decided to main deck Cyber Dragon because if everybody was thinking like I was thinking, Gadgets was a very good deck choice. So I wanted to be ready for the mirror match. I wanted to be ready for anything unexpected, like the Thunder King. I had an answer to. Let me just tell you my deck, because I know y'all see it, but I want to tell you it. I play 1 Cyber Dragon, 1 Force, 3 Fortresses, 2 Gear Frames, 3 10 plates, 3 yellows, 3 green gadgets, 3 red gadgets, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Pot of Avarice, 1 Heavy Storm, 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, 2 Forbidden Lands, 2 Double Summons, 2 Torrentus, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Ultimate Offering, 2 Deep Prisons, 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Solemn Warning, 2 Phoenix Chains, and 2 Bottles of Chapos. Most of y'all might be like, Jarrell, what possessed you to play Solemn Judgment, a card that you hate? Well, let me tell you this. I wanted to try it out, and it lost me one of my games, and I hated it. But I am starting to understand how to play with it, and it's starting to win me more games than having me lose more games. My side deck was very simple. It was 1 D Fissure, 2 Overworked, 2 Rivalry of the Warlords, 2 Mind Crush, 2 Macrocosmos, 2 Drolling Lockbirds, 2 Banish of the Radiance, 2 Thunder Kings. My side deck is a side deck that's just player preference, and most of y'all might not like it, but my extra deck is very standard to most, new to others. I decided to play 2 Maystrokes because it was the Orpheon Killer, and I decided that I like that. I wanted to play 3 Abyss Dwellers, but I decided to only play 2. And Big Eye helped a lot with the Machine of Fortress. Do you have any questions?
Well, with all the new sets coming out, especially with the E-Dragons and new Prophecy cards, what do you think about that?
I probably would not be playing Gadgets. I will probably play Dragons or Spell Books. One of the two. I'm leaning more towards Dragons. I have to see what happens when the deck comes out. You know, the sneak peek. The sneak peek showed a lot of cards being hard to get. A lot of people got the rares. A lot of people's catching Draco Sacks. So, due to testing and talking with friends, I just have to see how it is. I can almost tell you one thing. It's going back to Teledath format. And if you ever played in Teledath format, you will understand and notice that this deck is not a deck to sleep on. This is a very important deck. Why? Because it gives you an aspect of the game that you never had to worry about before.